Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list published on November 7th, 2025, about 3 days ago. This paper introduces the Moral RolePlay benchmark and shows a consistent, monotonic drop in role-playing fidelity as characters become less moral, with the sharpest fall at the step from level 2 to level 3 by 0.42, and general chatbot skill turns out to be a poor predictor of villain roleplay. The paper is titled, Too Good to Be Bad, on the failure of LLMs to roleplay villains. And as we will see, the implications for safe yet faithful character simulation are quite significant. Also, the author shared a GitHub repo. You'll find the Moral RolePlay benchmark code with a quick start, read ME, requirements, and scripts. You can plug in API keys in selfmodels.py, configure runs via runprocess.sh, and test multiple models as actor, judge, and environment with optional thought toggles. Outputs land in Express and log folders. Alright, Figure 1 captures the main takeaway that roleplay fidelity drops as characters become less moral. The right chart plots model scores with villains averaging about 2.6. Paragons come in near 3.2, showing a clear gap. The left schematic contrasts a paragon and a villain to frame the rating task, which emphasizes fidelity, meaning how closely the dialogue matches the intended character, rather than simply sounding hostile. So Figure 2 shows how character traits are distributed in the benchmark, which matters because broad coverage lets models be judged on nuanced personalities. The pie summarizes the top 20 traits. Frequent positives like loyal, kind, and resilient take sizable slices. Negative traits such as manipulative, selfish, and cruel appear but occupy smaller portions. This balance suggests wide personality coverage while ensuring that antagonistic cues remain available for evaluation. Okay, Table 1 contrasts a moral paragon versus a villain, showing how the benchmark frames rich scenes and dialogue so raters can judge faithful roleplay. The left column sketches Jean Valjean with virtuous traits and a confession dilemma. The right column portrays Joffrey Baratheon with cruel, impulsive traits amid a violent crowd. These paired contexts illustrate the evaluation rubric, because consistent structure exposes whether a model embodies altruism or manipulative aggression. While Figure 3 shows that roleplay quality drops steadily as character morality declines. The steepest fall sits at the step from level 2 to level 3, about 0.42, which signals trouble with egoistic and manipulative behavior. Most families dip together, so general chatbot skill does not guarantee villain fidelity. A few models shine in niches. For instance, GLM 4.6 leads on villains with roughly 2.96, while Gemini 2.5 Pro excels on paragons. So Table 7 shows that villain roleplay skill diverges sharply from general chat ability. The table ranks models by their level 4 performance, which highlights who best sustains a convincing antagonistic persona. GLM 4.6 leads with a score near 3. Gemini 2.5 Pro tops the arena but lands 4th here. Claude Opus 4.1 Thinking also leads arena yet drops to 13th, while QN3 Max sits last on this list. Alright. Table 9 lists which villain traits trigger the steepest performance penalties, meaning judges subtract more points from roleplay fidelity when a trait appears. The highest penalties cluster around hypocrisy, deceit, and selfishness, each near 3.5, which reflects conflict with norms of honesty and altruism. Paranoia, suspicion, greed, and manipulation also draw large deductions. The pattern signals that calculated deception is suppressed, so models default to simpler hostility rather than nuanced antagonism. Wrapping up, 2 takeaways stand out. Models get steadily worse at darker personas, with the biggest stumble when shifting to self-serving egoists, and safety alignment suppresses deception and manipulation, so dialogue defaults to blunt hostility. The broader implication is clear. We need context-aware alignment that allows safe, bounded fiction. That is it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I am Alex. Thanks for listening.